Hi everyone, welcome to another video here on Danny's Corner. My name is Danny and I am a visually impaired person whose only objective is to educate people about blindness, not only physical blindness but spiritual blindness. What I'm going to talk about today is an encounter that I had a few years ago and take it a bit more deeper. A few years ago, I was at a party. I was trying to interact with people as I usually do. This was a party filled with sighted people. I think there must have been around 30, maybe 40, perhaps more. But I was the only blind person in this party. And as I have talked before, when it comes to transportation, I have to make arrangements beforehand. Otherwise, things can get pretty ugly quickly. Therefore, unfortunately, I have to make my exit fast. And that's not always a good thing. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. It just depends if I'm having a good conversation or if I'm having a bad night. And usually it turns out bad. If you have been a subscriber of this channel and seen my videos, you know what societal barriers are, attitudinal barriers, and you have a lot of that stuff. But I will be talking more about that sort of stuff in later videos as well. Okay, so I had to make my exit at about 10:20, give or take, and this lady was helping me to get to the cab. Before I continue, let me say that I'm not going to mention this person's name. I'm not going to give any details, and in no way am I making this video to make this person feel bad. This is a reflection, and you'll see where I'm going with this. Okay. So, as this lady was helping me to the cab, I was holding on to her shoulder, and all of a sudden she asked me, or that she didn't ask, she told me, "I wish you could see me." To which I didn't say anything. What could you say? What would somebody like me say? I wish I could see you too. Although that would have been true, it would have been shallow for somebody with my personality. I don't know what other things I would have said. There's just not a good segue to something like that. Could have made a joke about it, but I'm not too good with jokes. And so I don't know what else I would have said. So I just left it in silence. But then I thought to myself, what would happen if I were to see someone for a minute? Would it be worth it? Would it be worth it to see for a minute or for a day or for a week? Like, what would happen? And I started thinking about this, and this is why I made this video. Because I think that, first of all, let me say that if given the chance, if I were ever given the chance to see again, because there was a modern technology that replaces brains or something happens to where I would be able to see, I wouldn't take it. Some other blind people would think differently. In my case, it's not worth it. And this is where I want to get to. So, one of the things that I have noticed is people are judgmental. Keep in mind that this is my opinion. Okay? People are judgmental. They judge you based on the way that you dress, based on the way that you look, based on the way that you walk, based on your physical appearance, based on what you're wearing, etc. Right now, you may be judging me. This guy looks angry, serious, sad, with his eyes closed. He's asleep. You name it. I have another video coming up speaking about something related to that. Okay, so let me start by saying that, as I said before, I would have liked to see this person. It would have been actually a wonderful experience. However, I think that if I would have been able to see her, I would have been shocked. Okay? She's a beautiful lady. Let me say that. I know this because other people have told me so, and there is no reason why I should doubt their opinion. And I still keep in touch with her. And again, I believe that there would be this shock factor of seeing that for the first time, seeing somebody beautiful or any other person, regardless of how beautiful they are. But in this specific instance, I'm speaking about her. That would have been a great thing. But as I always do, I want to take this a step further. What would happen then? I believe that there would be the shock factor, but that's about it. And that would wear off perhaps after a few seconds, minutes, hours, perhaps days. But then there's nothing. And I want to get to the point here where, as blind people, we have a unique opportunity, more than sighted folks, to know exactly how a person is. In other words, we're able to watch you and you don't even see it. Let me explain. You only use your sight to communicate with us. We use our four senses: smell, taste, touch, and hearing. And we can perceive some things based on those things. The thing here is, can we do much more than that? Absolutely. Not only with this lady, but with other of my sighted friends. What I like doing is sitting somewhere where maybe they're able to see me, maybe they're not, but regardless, I'm able to overhear their conversations. I'm not doing this just because I want to overhear what they're saying. Just happens that I do. And I know how a person is on the inside based on how they communicate with other people, based on their interactions with other people. The way they respond to a server, the way they talk with their friends, the way that they react when they see me, the way that I interact with them on a daily basis helps me to understand these people a little bit better. And I have that sixth sense that tells me if something is off with a person or not. So regardless of what you may think that we are blind, One of the secret weapons that blind people have, not all of them, but those who are able to hone this skill, is we can see into other people's soul and they're not even aware. Whereas others just see the superficial side of people, as I said before, their physical appearance, what they wear, what they say. We're able to peel off that mask without them even knowing and seeing into their soul. And we don't even have to say a word. It's interesting. And because of that, I think that I don't want to be sighted. Because I fear that if I were to see, I would lose the ability of seeing into other people's soul. I would lose the ability to empathize with people. I would lose the opportunity to give people that comfort, that embrace, that hope that they need. At a lot of times you can't find when you are with other sighted individuals, because most of you think alike. Most of you have the same, you go and congregate in the same circles. And so when you see somebody like me, it's quite a different experience interacting. You have to think outside the box. And so do I. And this is why I treasure every moment that I have with each and one of my friends, because it's something that I know they're not able to experience with anybody else. I'm not saying I'm more important. I'm not saying that I consider myself superior than anybody else, because I'm not. But all I'm saying is that I'm able to provide a unique experience in these people's lives. And I know if and when I'm making these people happy, joyful, filled with gratitude, and I am glad that they're able to make me feel the same way. And I sincerely want to thank each and one of those people who have brought joy, laughter, and a bunch of other things to my life. Because of them, I have become a better person. Because of them, I've learned to appreciate things that I had not appreciated before. Because of them, I've become wiser. Because of them, I have been able to see the light. I just wish that they would see the light within themselves. To see themselves the way I see them. That they are individuals that possess amazing gifts. That they are individuals that are able to change the world if they really wanted to. Not by themselves, but by being part of a group. Together, we can make the difference. So once again, I say, I wouldn't change my blindness for anything in the world. If I had to be born blind 1,000 times over, I would do it in a heartbeat, because it's been the greatest gift that I have ever received. And I'm thankful and joyful for that, because all of the pain, suffering, all of the bad experiences and good experiences are worth it. And there is no way that I can pay that back. If you have enjoyed this video, I recommend you subscribing to this channel, Danny's Corner, sharing, like, and leave a comment a suggestion. This video didn't go the way that I wanted to, but it's done anyway. And yeah, what are you thankful for? What are some of the things that people have brought into your life? Thank you very much. Bye.